G'day, this is Peter from the Property Club, and today have I got a show for you. It's an absolute ripper. Actually, I found a number of condominiums in Makati in Metro Manila priced below 100,000 US dollars. So yes, the COVID-19 situation is taking effect in Manila, and I found quite a number of condominiums. Actually, what I found with these condominiums, you can buy between $20,000 to $100,000 in Makati, Manila today. So check out these foreclosures.
Let's get started. So the very first condominium, and what I've done is I put this in order from cheapest condominium to most expensive. The first condominium is in Cityland Della Rosa, Cityland Della Rosa condominium, and this is priced at 1.511 million. So based on that, divided by 50.5, this condo is priced at 29,928 US dollars. Very cheap condominium. Having a look here, this is the condo. This is Cityland Della Rosa. So I just want to give you a glimpse at this condominium. So a very basic condominium, but it is in Mccartey, and it is a very, very fair price. I mean, look, have a look at this. 25 square meters. Wow. I mean, 1.511 400 divided by 25.19 square meters. That's 60,000 peso per square meter. Would I pay that? No, I definitely want to put in a below market value offer, probably around about 40 to 44,000 peso per square meter. But look, this is decent for this condominium in Makati. Moving along, the next condominium is the Oriental Garden Mccartey, which is 33 square meters. Definitely a good price. It has jumped up drastically from the last one. You can see that last one was very, very cheap at 1.5 million. This is not a lot bigger. It's only 33 square meters. It is in a superior location, the Oriental Gardens. Unfortunately, this is the only picture they have. How do they expect to sell this as a foreclosure with that picture? I don't get it. But anyway, look, 2.4 million, is roughly just under, $50,000. It's about, 48 something thousand dollars at the moment based on the current exchange. It's a 33 square meter unit. So if we go 2.475 divided by 33 square meters, ignore the feet, that is wrong. It's in square meters. So it's 75,000 peso per square meter. Next one, so I've actually got pictures of this building because they just have this little icon, BDO Unibank. So look, I've gone through the whole internet, different websites. Like I've looked at probably 10, 15 different websites and looked for the best and cheapest condominiums in, Makati City under $100,000. Okay, Loretto di Trevi. Okay, so this one looks like this. So this is the Loretto di Trevi Towers. That's what it looks like. It doesn't look bad, actually. It's a decent looking condominium for the price, actually. Quite nice. Look at the pool. Here's an example unit. A little small inside, but still good. So 2.65 million for this one, and it's a little bit over 50,000 US dollars. So if we just calculate here really quickly, what is the square meterage on this? Where does it say? You know what? It does not have the square meterage on this one, so I can't calculate, the price per square meter. I cannot see it there. Nope. My eyes do not deceive me. Okay, moving along. Quick game's a good game. Next one, 2.6 million. It's the condominium building Sergio Osmena, and it's on the corner of Aureliano Street in Makati. Not familiar with this one, but look, it's 56 square meters. That's actually a decent size. I think based on price per square meter, this is probably the best so far. It's been a long time since I've seen something so cheap. So let me just see, Condominium Sergio, let me see if I can find that just really quickly for you guys. That can't be it. It must be this one. I'm guessing it's this one here. Okay, I think it looks something like that. And that's decent. That's decent. 2.6 million. So if we do the quick math here, 2.6 million. Again, just a bit over 50,000 US. Again, what would I pay? I'd probably only want to pay 39,000 US dollars. That would probably be my offer for this one. But you know, based on the asking price, 2.6 million divided by 56. Sorry guys, it's been a long day. I've been pumping out the videos. I've been up since 5 a.m. again, and I've literally spent about 3 or 4 hours just searching for these properties for you. So based on the current asking price, they're actually only asking $46,428 per square meter. That is cheap. It is cheap. You know, it's funny, I get people telling me, you know, condominiums are overpriced in Manila, and many are. Don't get me wrong, many are. Many are just total rip-offs. They're asking, you know, for brand new condos, 200, 250. I've seen them as high as 300,000 peso per square meter for luxury condominiums, okay? Not comparable to this, but big difference, 300,000 versus an asking price of 46,000. This is the asking price, guys. So, you know, ultimately, you might even be able to get this as low as 35,000 peso per square meter. That's good. That's good. You know, for a condo that's livable, you could live in that. Obviously, it does need some work. But if you're handy and you want to get down to the, you know, local DIY store, Home Depot, something like that, you know, and, you know, go hard yakka. Mate, do it yourself. You know, do it yourself. I'm telling you. With any renovation, try and do it yourself. Whatever you can. If it's something that's technical, electrical, plumbing, don't try and do it yourself, right? Get a professional. And in the Philippines, labor is cheap. You know, tiling is cheap. You know, there's certain things that you can't do yourself, but the stuff that you can, you do it yourself, okay? So yeah, if you could pick this up for like 39,000 US dollars, this is an absolute bargain. They even have cash or bank financing available, and it is a green tag. Moving along. Like I said, quick game's a good game. I don't want to take too long this evening. So we've got two condos here, 2.627 million and 29 square meters in the Isabel Royale. Again in Mccartey. Everything you see here tonight is Mccartey. This one they say is the upper penthouse, so it must be on a high floor. Doesn't stipulate the floor. Just says UP 02, so that must stand for upper penthouse 02. 27 square meters, 2.815 million. So this is closer to the 100,000 peso mark. Well, a little bit under, depending which unit you buy. And this is what it looks like. It's this one here. Isabel Royale Hotel and Suites. So the Isabel Royale. That's it. It's actually on Kayak. So it must double. I mean, it says hotel and suites. Must double as like a condo hotel kind of arrangement. And you can see the one of the rooms here actually looks quite nice internally. Yep, she's happy with the condo. Sorry, gents, she does not come with the condo. Yeah, the rooms look decent, actually. Definitely look decent. Look, it just frustrates me, though, that, you know, they're trying to sell these properties, but they don't have pictures. Oh, here we go. Here's a map. This one looks like a map. Can I trust this map, though? I don't think we can. No, this... It's not even right. That's not Mccartey, mate. It's ridiculous. That is not the right building, guys. So, and this is why I usually do not click the map, because you can't even trust it. You got to do your own research. Actually, there is a note there as well. I've just seen that. It says it's posted a year ago. It was posted on January 8, 2019. You know, would it have sold? I can't guarantee that it would not have sold. But if you want to contact this person, you can contact this person here. Look, I'd be surprised if it's sold. I would be surprised, okay? I think it's probably still available, and in this current market with COVID, you might get a really good deal. Moving along. 3.144 million. So 3.144 million divided by 50.5 equals 62,000 US dollars. Okay, guys, this is the Oriental Place. It was listed on the 3rd of February. They have to sell. This is in COVID. They've listed it recently. They're asking 131,000 price per square meter. Now, you might think that is expensive. It's not. You know, the average price in Mccartey nowadays is crazy. It's like 200,000. You know, 180 to 200,000 peso per square meter. This is Mccartey we're talking about. Again, look at these images. You've got to be kidding me. Actually looks like a decent condominium. It does look quite modern. The pictures do not give it justice. Let's just try and open it, have a quick look for you. The Oriental Place. Yeah, look at it. That is actually, wow. That's a fantastic location. It's located near Greenbelt and Glorietta. Very, very close. And the other thing about it is it's not too far from EDSA if you need to travel. So let's have a look at the pictures. And this is the Oriental Place. Actually not a bad looking condominium. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Is that not helpful or what? Okay, they're saying the price per square meter. Oh no, they're not saying. They're saying full promotion. Oh well. Like I said, it is late. I thought that was the PSM price. I was like, okay, we got something to base it off. They were offering a discount. We can see they were offering a discount. So you probably want to get a good deal and negotiate hard on this one. Not a bad looking apartment. Look at that. Actually looks decent. Yeah, much better than the photos that they show you. Here's an example unit. Wow. Yeah, especially if it's a corner unit. Look at that and those views. Pretty cool. Oh, and that garden, that pool. Asian style pool. And a pergola. Actually, I think the correct word is pagoda. Anyway, let me close that. That's the one. Like I said, $62,000. Who knows? You might be able to pick that up for $50,000. It's in a fantastic location. It is pretty small. Mind you, it's only 24 square meters. Okay, it is pretty small, but it's a fantastic, a really good location. Okay, next one. Bank foreclosed. All of these are foreclosures, and it is in the Grand Soho Makati. So look, actually pretty good building, the Grand Soho. I'm pretty sure it's by Grand Soho was originally by Century Properties. That's who it is. It's Century Properties. It's a decent developer. They're up there. They'd be in the top 10 developers, I would say, in the Philippines. They've developed all kinds of things like Century City. The units you see there in Century City, you know, that's the same developer. Okay, this is actually a really good location. I am going to show you this really quickly. Let me just search for this because it is a good location. Actually, I almost bought in here some time ago now because of the pool and the facilities and the fact that it was near to work. Those ratings don't look good though. 3.3 stars. Must double now as a hotel or something. So decent facilities. They even have loft types. You can see the sign there. It says Grand Soho Mccartey. Let me click back. I want to show you the map, the location, because that is important. It's all about location, location, location. And I want you to note this, guys, because this is a good location. This is honestly a top location. It's close to Century City. It's close to the Yala Triangle, so you walk back, you double back through these streets. You go down Della Costa to Mccartey Ave. Bam! Bam! You're on a Yala Triangle. Okay, that's great. You go the other way, you go north and Century City. You've got the red light city there. You've got lots of restaurants. And you're just far enough away from all that, you know, for it to be a decent condo. It's not in the red light city, guys. You can see red light city is there, where it's got, you know, Max's, El Chupacabre. In there is red light city, just down off P Burgos. Okay, so yeah, you don't want to live on P Burgos. Well, you might. You might want to if you're a bachelor. Okay, anyway, it's a good location. Is definitely a good location. This was a top building in its day. I don't know, maybe it's only 10 or 15 years old. It wouldn't be that old. Let's try and find some more pictures. Clicking out in images. So, I mean, like, from this picture you can see, like, it's got a modern lobby. You know, it looks decent. But that gives a good indicator as to, you know, what it looks like, that picture there. However, if you look at this picture does not give it credit at all. Okay, it makes it look old. Looks like a pyramid shape, actually, looking at that. Anyway, close that down. Don't want to open up too many tabs. This is decent. This is decent, okay? Again, you need to get it on the cheap. They are asking a pretty penny because it's only 23 square meters. Okay, so they're asking 3.4699 divided by 23 square meters. And it's a small place, guys. You got to be happy and used to living in a small place. They're asking 150,000 peso per square meter. Way too much money. I'm sorry, yes, the location's good, but honestly, you would not want to pay a dime over 110,000 peso. If you're really shrewd, you know, if you're really shrewd, 100,000 peso. So, you know, you might go in there and offer 2.3, 2.44 million, something like that. And who knows, you might just get lucky. Moving along. Next one looks like a modern condominium. It actually looks decent. And this is the Anthill Spa Residences. Pretty sure the Anthill is quite close to Century City. Yes, it is. It was near the Buddha Bar, Century City. Good location. Definitely was. I've stayed there before. You can see that. See the map there? You've got A Avenue. If you've ever been to A Avenue, A Avenue is a good spot. And in front of A Avenue, they've got the marketplace there. They've got the markets. It's been a long time since I've lived there. I've probably lived there 5+ years ago now. I've got a condo in that area, actually. I still have that condo. Anyway, got A Avenue and, well, A Venue. We call it the Avenue. And you have the markets there. You've got Century City Mall. Fantastic location. And if you head east on that map there, I wish I could expand it. They should have a bigger map. Let me just see if I can expand that. So there you go. And Rockwell's not too far either. So on this side, this is Burgos and restaurants. So you've got Burgos running down here. Then you hit Kalayaan Ave. So where's Kalayaan? It's back here. Kalayaan takes you through to Rockwell, which is not too far away. Rockwell is a prime location. Pretty much everything in Rockwell, even secondhand now, people are asking 220,000 plus. You know, I've seen developments as much as 250 to 300,000 peso per square meter in Rockwell. So it's not too far from Rockwell. That gives you a good indicator. They're asking a pretty penny because it is a, you know, relatively new studio condo. 3.675 800 divided by 50.5 today's exchange for the US dollar is $72,788 is what they're asking for this condominium. I think I'd rather buy something under 100,000, but this location, you know, if you could get this for 100,000, then you're laughing. You'd buy this over an older style condo, obviously. You know, absolutely. Just depends what you can get this for. Not sure how negotiable they would be. Having said that, I did see multiple ones of these. Okay, did I put it up here? No, I did not. I did see multiple listings of this one, but I only put this one in because it was actually the cheapest. It is on the 24th floor as well, so I'm expecting it should have some decent views. Moving along. Check this out. This is right in the heart of Century City. Literally the cheapest Century City development that I could find, right? It's the Knightsbridge, okay? If you know Knightsbridge, it's a good development. It's next to the Gramercy there, right next to the mall. So you literally walk 10-20 meters across the way and you're in Century City Mall. 3.62 million. It's a good price for 26.47 square meters. 3.62 million. And this is what they should cost, guys. And you might say to me, Pete, that's expensive. Just wait. Wait till you see the other listings. Okay? Just wait. Okay? So 26.47. They want 138,000 peso per square meter. Okay, it's not bad. I'm expecting that you should be able to negotiate. This should be able to get this for probably 110,000 square meters. And this is worth buying. There's people that Airbnb these properties, live in these properties. It's only a few years old. It's in a fantastic location. It's a safe area. You've got clubs, bars, you know, avenue, you know, red light city, and all that's going on there. And Rockwell's not too far away either. Don't even need to go to Rockwell, really. I mean, Century City's just right there at your fingertips. So I'm not going to pull up this one because I've got pictures in another listing, and you'll see the other listing is much more expensive and a higher price per square meter in the same building, but I'll show you that a bit later, so stay tuned. Okay, look at this gem. This is awesome, guys. This is, ring the bell, ding 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 ding. This is probably the best deal of the night. Okay, someone is gonna get a deal. Someone is going to steal this condominium. It's 196 square meters. Yes, it's in an older style building, but it's cheap as chips. They're asking 3.8 million. Definitely worth a look. Right, it's an older style building divided by 196. Great foreclosure. They're asking 19,387 square meters, $87 per square meter. So 19,000 peso per square meter. That is ridiculous. It's so cheap, and it looks like you can see an old chandelier. It looks like it's still a shell, like someone ran out of money or something. So look, it would need work. You'd need to renovate this up to spec. You know, you'd have to check the wiring, the plumbing, that sort of thing, and you know, maybe even an engineering report. Absolutely. So I pulled up this, and you know what? The building does not look bad at all. It actually looks like a decent looking building. So apparently, and you can see this here, it says it's in the Praise condominium, and it looks decent. It really does. Look at that. Praise condominium. It's not a big condo building, and I like that. I like that about the building, because you know what? They don't make them like they used to. Actually, if you find condominiums in the 1990s, like older style condos, they're probably better, you know, much better, well built than the ones that have been built in the last 5 to 10 years. I'm telling you, because the footings, you know, all the requirements to build, and the fact that they were smaller, you know, I think risk-wise with earthquakes and all of this, you know, the build quality was definitely better back then. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so that's the condominium. That is the deal of the night. Okay, that's the steal, the bargain. Jump on it. Alright, so next is the Mccartey Lariano de Trevi. So it sounds like a relatively new building, because I never heard of it before until this evening, and I did have to do a little bit of research to find out a bit about this building. So here we go. This is the floor plan. Not a bad unit at all. You can see you got a big balcony, a wraparound balcony. I've always wanted a big terrace. I don't know, I've just been so unlucky with terraces. Terraces and lofts. I've bought lofts before. I bought 2 lofts, and the contract actually got rescinded and I got gazumped. Gazumping means someone paid more and actually took my condo. So I lost my loft, and I bought a couple of units because I always try and offer way BMV, so way below market value. And I also bought quite a few units with balconies, big terraces, and every single time I always get gazumped, or something happens, or they ask for more money, or I have a problem. And anyway, dreaming of a big terrace. So that's the dream. If I ever buy another inner city condo in Bangkok or Manila, I want that terrace. That's the dream. Or a loft. That is the ultimate dream. A loft is great. But anyway, let me stop rambling. Sorry, guys. This is a proper 1-bedroom. It's got a wraparound balcony. It's decent. It's a decent size. The size was... Where is it? It escaped me. It says brand new unit. Usually it's 5.5. You know what? I saw this listing somewhere else. It was like 40 something square meters. For some reason, in this actual listing page, it doesn't have the square meterage, okay? But I did see the same unit on another page, and it was like 40 something. It might even be this one. No, it's not. The reason I picked this one is because, yes, it's got the square meterage omitted, and it's 40 something square meters from memory, but this actually had pictures, so I wanted to show you this. Yeah, I thought it's better. Only thing is, I mean, you'd want to ask the owner if you could sleep there for a night. Seriously, like, to see if you could sleep, to see if you could hear. I know that, hear the road noise, because it does look like it backs onto the highway. Definitely want to check, if it's decent for sleeping. Because, look, if you get lots of road noise, it could be hard to sell, could be hard to rent, it could have issues, and maybe that's the problem with this condo and why it's priced so well, because it's priced around, I think it was 40 something, 42 or 43 square meters, and that's under 100,000 peso per square meter for a newish building in Makati. Really good pricing. It's beside the Walter Mart in Makati. So anyway, I'm going to try and speed it up. Sorry if I'm rambling, and tell me if you like more detail and you want me to go longer, or you just want me to speed things up in the comments so I know for future videos as well. But look, like it says, they're usually 5.5. Might be, worth putting in an offer at 3 million, something like that. Looks modern with a modern pool. Next, let's go. 44 square meters, 4.1 million, and we're looking at the Isabel Royale. Now, do I have pictures of this? I did. Here we go. This is the same condo I showed you earlier. So this is a bigger unit of the same. So, same condo I showed you earlier. Hold on, let me find it again. Sorry. Good price. 4.15 million, 44 square meters. It's a decent price. Obviously, you must negotiate. Here's the details. Moving along. Avida. So Ayala development on Ayala Avenue. Ayala's a good area. 37.7 square meters, priced at 4.524. So you notice the price is increasing. Okay, but we're hit Ayala. Okay, so Ayala's a great developer. I believe this is an Avida development. Yes, it is. Okay, the Avida Towers, Tower 2, Makati West, Malugai Street. I've been here before. I have been here, and actually the unit does look nice. It's a nice development, and right near here, I wonder if they still have it. Please comment below if you know about this. Probably 5 or 6 years ago now, but there was this club in the same street, Malugai, and honestly, it was the best night out I ever had in my life. You know, seeing a live show. This, I went to like this. It's kind of like a R&B. It wasn't R&B. What's the word for it? It was kind of like jungle music, and these guys were singing for hours live. And it was this club, and there's graffiti everywhere. Young, cool people. I've never seen so many expats in Manila in one place in my life. It was packed. And I was with a friend. I think she was from South Africa, and the club, actually the roof opens up because it gets really hot. These guys are singing. It's like reggae slash rap, something like that. But it was cool, man. And there was like 3 different artists, and one guy looked like he was like African American. Another guy looked like he was from Japan or somewhere. I think he was Japanese. Another guy I think was maybe Mexican or something. They were all foreigners, I'm pretty certain. And yeah, it was a great night out. It was amazing. I forget the name of the place. They also had like little stalls with food and different things there as well. Really, really cool place. So this is trendy. I wonder if that place is still there, or they'd knocked down that club because it was like a one-story kind of like trendy industrial looking area. They might have knocked it down and built a condominium there, but that was literally very close to this Avida. Sorry for the rant, just saying. If you know what I'm talking about in the place, please comment, because yeah, it's bringing back memories, honestly. And yeah, she was a beauty. I shouldn't say that, but yeah, I did. Reminiscing. So another foreclosure, Avida. Back to business, guys. 4.524. Right, divided by 50.50 is $89,000. Not bad. It's not bad for an Avida development, okay? Not sure how negotiable they would be. There were not really any or many Ayala developments in Makati in this price point. So, look, they might not be very negotiable. You might have to offer 3.9 and be a little bit less aggressive to buy this. Anyway, moving along. Burgundy Corporate Tower. So this is the tower. This is what it looks like. It's looking all old. It even looks like, you know, it doesn't really look like a condo. Right? But then, like, you see that, and that kind of looks like a condo. I don't know. I think I would have seen this building a long, long time ago. It does say corporate tower. But then it says condominium unit in the front. 21st floor, so you have to check this out. Look, 5.44. Hey, I did say units under 100 grand, so we're getting over, the asking price is over 100 grand now. You know, we're close to $110,000 here, just under. So 5.44 million divided by 50.50. They're asking 107,700. But yes, it is under 100 grand. If you follow my instructions, don't offer more than 100 grand. Mate, if you really like this unit, offer 80 grand. Offer $80,000. Don't offer $100,000. You could buy this for a steal. It's an older building. And remember, the older the buildings are, okay, the more likely they are to negotiate. The newer buildings are, and the more exclusive the brand, the harder it is to negotiate. So look, here we go. Here's some details. I should be showing you this on every screen. Sorry for that, guys. I'll remember to do that next time. But there's the details. 60 square meters. It's a decent sized property. Moving along. And towards the end, we have some wild cards. Okay. Remember, I was talking about the Knightsbridge. Okay. This is a good comparison, because the other Knightsbridge property that we saw was, where is it? Don't be angry, guys. I just need to find it. Too many listings. Too many listings. Here it'll be. Yeah, 3.62 million for 26.47 square meters versus 35 square meters, and they want 6 million. And again, based on the square meterage and the height of this condominium, this was, still one of the cheapest. But obviously the other one at 26 square meters, based on the price per square meter, is a much better deal. So what would I be buying? This one. Okay, absolutely this one. All right, based on the price per square meter, I'll be trying to buy it probably around about 100,000 peso per square meter. Trying to get this for 100,000 peso per square meter, it's a lot easier to negotiate down from 3.6 to 2.6. Okay, much easier than asking someone for a 3 million discount here. It's going to be hard to get it, guys. And yeah, sure, if this was 100,000, if this was 110,000 peso per square meter, I would grab it. But trying to negotiate down from 6,090,000 to 3.5, very difficult. Okay, we might see prices come back a bit more in time, but just goes to show this is probably what most people are asking around about, if not more. Okay, it is on a super high floor, so that increases the price too, to be fair. Okay, 55th floor. The other thing that I like about this unit is it's a true one bedroom. It has a wall, it's got a balcony. I like the fact that the balcony is in the living room and not in the bedroom. Okay, that people can use it, guests can use it. So you've got the living room here and you've got a bedroom here. So I'm comparing it versus this one. So again, this is a 55th floor unit as well. But the difference between these two, and they're priced the same, this is a one bedroom. You can see here it says one bedroom, one bath. It's a true one bedroom, guys. This says 0 and 1 because there is no wall. It's just a big studio. It's on the same floor and it's priced the same. Okay, but personally I don't like this one. I like the other one just because it has the wall. Alright, I think that's important. But the big thing here is you got a huge balcony, amazing view, so it might be your preference just to have that open space. So that's the example of Knightsbridge. Let's just compare the price per square meter here. So they want 6,090,000 divided by 35. They're asking 174,000 per square meter. And I think this one here, they were asking 3.62 divided by 26.47. 136,000 peso per square meter. So you can see there is a great big difference in the PSM price per square meter on each. But you know what? This guy looks desperate, and I feel like this is a foreign owner or something. Like, why would you have airbeds there? I mean, that's weird. Like, it's either someone really desperate or someone that's a foreign owner. The other indicator here is, look at all the mail. Like, that's strange. It looks like it hasn't been lived in properly. Like, maybe someone's just visited, something like that, and all that mail. There could be bills in those envelopes. They could be bills. They might have bills to pay. It might be worth offering 4 million. You never know. And that's the thing. You never know until you try. So, look, I always recommend, look, have a go. Try not to be too greedy. If you really like something, make a decent offer, but don't cut your throat either. At the same time, make a decent offer, but be fair and reasonable to both the seller and yourself. Okay, last one before my one wild card, which is probably my favorite property. But this one is very special, actually. I think this is a cool property. I actually really like this property. It's 6.5 million. Obviously, again, you'd want to offer under 100,000, so you'd offer something like maybe 4.5 million. 4.5 million, I think, is reasonable for this. If you really liked it, you might pay as much as 4.9, 4.95, just under 5 million. So you buy it under 100,000 US, maybe 95,000, 98,000. So you reach the goal. Okay. Now this is a good property because the thing is, in Green Hills, in Valverde, in Ortigas, Makati, there are some older style buildings whereby technically you do own a bit of the land, because yes, this is a condo title, so foreigners can own it 100%. So that's what makes this special. But really, it's a townhouse. So maybe in that row, it's like a row house. Okay, it's a small row house. In this block, maybe there's 10 units. So of that plot of land, there's 10 people that own that plot of land, right? So if a developer wants this in the future, they have to buy out the 10 units. So actually, as an investment, this is probably the best investment of the night, because technically speaking, there's land content in it, and you're getting a townhouse, scenario whereby, it's on a condominium title. You need to confirm that. All right, it does say condominium here. You do need to double check with the agent, and here's the details here, that it is definitely a condominium title, because as a condominium title, foreigners can still buy. I have seen them. They do exist. Usually they are older style. They do look like this, and this looks very much like one of those townhouses on a condominium title. So I think that's cool. I really think it's cool. They're very rare. They're rare as hen's teeth. They're very hard to find. And, I kind of like a giddy school kid. I saw this one. I went, oh, condominium title townhouse. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. And when I do see them, they're expensive, because the agents seem to know that foreigners can buy them, and foreigners do like them. Okay, especially, hey, I've got a townhouse in Mccartey. Isn't that cool? It's pretty cool. So, and you got parking. That's the other thing. Parking is just insane nowadays. Like, it's not unusual to pay, depending on the building. Some buildings, parking might only be 500,000 peso for an older style building. But for a sought after building, it could be anywhere from 1 to 2 million peso. I know my building, the Shangri-La, they want over 2 million peso for a car park, for a 12.5 square meter car park nowadays. So that adds value, just that parking. Okay, and what you can do is you can park in that slot there. By the looks, I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2, because they just don't show you much here. It could be 2 slots. Could be 2 slots. And the other thing is, you can see the car, there's another car that's parked in front. So if you've got a few cars, you might park one in the driveway and another car in lockup. You put your nice car in lockup or something like that. And there are some cool style little townhouse condominiums set up in Makati. I have seen them before. And when you fix them up, they do look good, and it's worth spending money on. So yeah, definitely. The other thing too is earthquakes. Earthquakes, okay? That's safer than being in a 60-story tower. Seriously, think about it. Like, you're on the ring of fire in Manila, an earthquake happens, a natural disaster happens. You're safer in that than a 60-story building. In a 60-story building, you think the fire department's going to come with a ladder that's 60 stories high? No, it ain't happening, okay? All right, what's going to happen? The building sways in a really bad situation, a really bad earthquake. People can die. It's real. Okay, I know some older people that they just will not live in anything that's like over 5 stories. So this could be a really good option and a fantastic location. And in fact, you know what? Let me just show you, okay? Just really quickly. I've got one wild card left, but let me just show you really quickly. Now, I could have actually opened it another way. That was too slow. But anyway, this is where it is. So it's in San Antonio. So it's a good location. Not too far from the cash and carry. It's not actually too far from Century City either. So you go east from here to Century City. I'll just show you that quickly. And note this columns, because that's our next one. That's the wild card. That's the columns there on Malugai again. So Century City is here. Okay, it's just up here. So yeah, good area, good area. It's a decent property. So last one, guys, the Columns. They do not have a price on this. Columns was an old school, I think it's over 10 years, maybe over 12 years now. It was an old school. Yes, they do. Cool. It's in the fine print. It's 31 square meters for 4.7 million. So I didn't see the price in the header earlier there tonight. So now I can see it. So it's still under 100 grand. 4.7. This is an Ayala Premier development. Okay, very close to Greenbelt. Okay, so Ayala, guys, and not just Ayala Avida. It might be older, but this is Ayala Premier, the Columns, guys. Right, so 4.7 million divided by 31 square meters. They're asking 151,000 peso per square meter. It is a good building. It is definitely worth it. This was my wild card. It was a wild card because I could not see the price. But now I can see it, and that is the price, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate all your support. I thank you so much. I really do need the support. If you can subscribe, the best thing you can do is share one of my videos and just help out and say, hey, Property Club, he's working his butt off. He's working for his kid. He's working for his boy. He's trying to make it out there in the world. Help me out. Give me a share. Give me a subscribe. That'd really, really be appreciated. Thank you so much. Have a lovely night and happy weekend. Bye for now and double thumbs up. Bye-bye. G'day, this is Peter from the Property Club. Today, I'm really excited. I've spent several hours, today looking for the best foreclosures for condos in Makati City in Metro Manila. So I found all the condos, all the foreclosures on the web listed under 100,000 US dollars.